Hey, I'm Tyler from Karl Chevrolet, and here we have the new 2021 Trailblazer. This is going to be a great new vehicle here for Chevrolet. This is going to be between an Equinox and a Trax here. As you can see, we have the RS trim. This one's going to be really, really nice. You got the black grille there for you, along with kind of a two-tone black top and black wheels. Looks a lot like a Blazer, but like I said, it's just a little bit smaller there for about an everyday vehicle. One thing you'll notice with the RS2 is you get some sportier wheels. We're going to have some black and chrome accents there for you. Those look a lot cooler, along with the blacked out mirrors, blacked out top on top. One thing that's cool with this trim as well is you actually get a panoramic sunroof as well. We'll work our way over to the back here. Your back hatch is going to be just like some other ones. We're kind of hidden. Simple push of a button there. It's going to come all the way back up for you. One thing you notice, you actually get a lot of storage capacity in these ones too. You get some extra ones on the side here, and then you're going to pull up this little tab, and then you're going to have your spare tire and everything underneath there as well for you. If you want to fold the back seats down, just like some other Chevrolet models, you're going to have a little hand over here. You're simply going to pull on it, and it's just going to fold right down for you. You're going to have a 60-40 split over here. They're just going to fall simply down, and then over here as well, little hatch over here. And these are just going to fold down just like that as well, making it all flat for you. All right, so now that we're in your Trailblazer here, to start it, it's a push to start. We're going to push our foot on the brake. And there's a start button over here. We're going to simply push. Turns it all on just like that for us. Now that we have the vehicle on your steering wheel over here on the left side, we're going to bring you to cruise control. That's going to turn your cruise control on or off. And if you push on it once, you'll get an LED that'll display over here, and it will show a little speedometer there for you, letting you know it's on. On this one, to set it, there's just a button in the middle that you flick down to set, and then you can flick up to resume, along with making your speed go up just a couple mile an hour there as well. And then this button over here actually cancels your cruise control. It's the same thing as pushing on the brake for you. One other thing your Trailblazer has here is going to have forward collision alert. So if you push on this, up on your display up front, it's going to show you 3 bars, 2 bars, 1 bar, and it's going to return back to 3. That's when it's going to let you know when you need to brake. It's a safety feature there for you. These 2 buttons over here, this one here with the person speaking, that is going to be your voice control. So if someone gives you a phone call, you're going to click on that. It's going to come through the car, and you're going to talk to them like you normally would. And then that is your hang up button, along with your mute button for your radio. And then these 4 buttons over here are going to go through your display up front. So if I scroll down over here, it's going to bring you to trip 1. If I scroll you down, it's going to bring you to trip 2. If you wanted to reset that trip, the button you were scrolling with, you push it in until it beeps at you. And then it resets it up there on the display. Same thing, keep going down. It's going to have your fuel range for you, your fuel economy, your average fuel economy, and your average vehicle speed. Up top, it also has trip, vehicle, and eco. The button here on the right of your steering wheel, if I click on that, it's going to bring us to vehicle. This one here is going to show you your following distance, your tire pressure on the vehicle, air filter life, and your oil life. Along with, if I press the right button one more time, it brings us to eco. This is going to show you what kind of fuel economy you're getting, how many gallons you're using per hour, and a bar graph there for you as well. Otherwise, I like to push it and keep you on the trip icon up top, and then the digital speedometer there, and it'll let you know how fast you're going. Did you want to go over like these two?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. One thing on the back of your steering wheel as well, you get little paddles on the back right of your steering wheel. If you push the top button, it's going to turn our audio volume up. If I push the bottom button, it's going to turn your audio down. And then on the left side of the steering wheel, you get the same 2 buttons. The top one is going to scroll you through your presets, left to right, and the bottom one will scroll you right to left. One thing also up here is these are going to be your turn signals. Push it up for your right turn signal, down for your left turn signal. One thing your Trailblazer also has is yours called IntelliBeams. That will actually automatically high beam and low beam for you, so you do not have to do anything with that. On the right side over here, this is going to go through your different, for your windshield wiper. On these ones, if you tilt it up, it's just going to turn them on for you. And you can turn them off by tilting it down. And then over here on the end, you can also turn this little dial, and that is for your rear windshield wiper. And then we can turn that off as well. To spray, if you pull it towards you, it will spray the front windshield. If you push it away from you, it will spray the back windshield for you. And then bringing us down here to your climate controls. You're going to have one single climate control controlling the entire car. So that's going to be this over here. You're going to turn this, and that's going to turn your temperature up or down. But you also have your AC button here that you can turn on or off. You also have heated seats. This is going to be for your driver's side. If I push it once, you get 3 lights indicating that it's on high. Press it again, it'll go to medium, low, and then fully off for you. And you also have heated seats over here for the passenger. And then here in the middle, you're going to have a couple things, and it's going to show where your air is going. So you can have it going to your head and your feet. Head and your feet in front defrost there for you, along with your max front defrost and max rear defrost. And this dial over here actually is your fan speed, so you can turn that up or down depending on where you want that. Down here at the bottom, we've got a couple different charging options for you. You're going to have a Type-C for charging your phone, a USB, and then an aux cord where you can plug in your phone for music. Just underneath these, above your shifter, we're going to have some buttons down here. This A here is going to be automatic start-stop. So when that light's on for you and you get to a stoplight, it'll actually turn off your vehicle automatically for you, saving some gas. The moment you take your foot off the brake, your car turns on and it's all automatic for you. The button to the right of that is going to be lane keep assist. That will keep you in the middle of your lanes when you're driving down the road. The one to the right of that is your traction control. You'll want to leave that on all the time for you. You also get a sport mode on your Trailblazer. So if you turn that on, that sport mode will just keep you at higher RPMs there. You can turn that off, and then you actually are going to have a snow and ice mode over here for you as well. We can turn that off for you as well. In the back of your Trailblazer here, you actually are going to have a USB there for charging your phone, a car charger, and a 120 volt plug-in. That would be like your normal wall plug-in that would be in your house there for you. Alright, so now we're going to pair your phone to your Trailblazer. So we're going to click the phone icon up here. There's going to be that green plus in the middle that we're going to click on, and then there's an add phone in the very top left that we're going to click as well. So now on the very bottom of your phone, it's going to say My Chevrolet. If we click on that, it's going to display a code here, which is going to match up which is on your touchscreen. So I'm going to click pair in the device and then pair on the car. Then on your phone, you see it says allow or don't allow. That's going to sync your contacts. So we're going to click allow, and then you are connected. One thing you can also do on the touchscreen that's kind of nice is there's a pencil over here on the right. If I click on that, I can make my phone first to connect, meaning my phone will be the primary phone in the vehicle no matter how many phones are connected. Secondary phone is also a nice thing Chevrolet does, where you can have multiple phones connected at the exact same time. Once we have a phone connected here, I'm going to click the back arrow one more time. It's going to give you a keypad so you can type in someone's number. It's also going to have a recents tab up here. It's going to show all of your missed calls, and then it's going to have your contacts as well. If you wanted to pair more devices for you, you click phones up here, and then it's that same situation, add phone to get another phone paired up for you. Alright, so we're going to pair your Android phone to your Trailblazer. So we're going to click on the phone icon up top. There's going to be a plus to connect phone. And then in the very top left, there's green add phone that we're going to click on also. So once we click on that, we're going to have My Chevrolet that's going to pop up here. If I click on that, it's going to display a code that's going to match up with the touchscreen on the vehicle. So it's going to say the same code up here, so we're going to click pair on the phone and then pair up here on the touchscreen. And then if we give it a second, his phone will be paired up. One thing you can also do is click on the pencil over here on the right, and you can make this phone the first to connect, meaning that will be the primary phone in the vehicle. You also have secondary phone, which is a nice thing. You can have multiple phones connected at the exact same time. Once you've done this process, we click the back arrow. We're going to click the back arrow one more time. It's going to bring us back here. This will actually display your contacts for you. It'll display your recent calls for you, and it will also display a keypad so you can type in someone's number. If you wanted to add any other phone alongside of yours, we have phone in the top right. You can go through that same process to pair another phone. So now that we have your devices connected, we're going to go up to your audio. This will actually display your radio there for you, where you have AM, FM, and XM over here on the left side. Then there's going to be a more option, and if we click on that, that is where your Bluetooth is going to be for your phone. So anything you've got playing on your phone will display up there. If we click the little back arrow up here and run an FM station, and say I want to set 107.5 to the presets I have up top. These are some standard ones. If I wanted to set it on top of that, I push and hold, and it will beep at you, letting you know it's saved as a favorite. Cool way to search this for channels is you can use some of the buttons down here, which will seek slowly channel by channel. Otherwise, if you know where you're going, you can click on the tune button in the middle and then exactly type in the station you want. So if I want 92.5, I'm going to click 925. It brings us to that station. I'm going to click the back arrow up here, and if I wanted to set it right next to 107.5, I'm going to push and hold till it beeps on you. One thing that's also nice about your audio screen is you have sound where you can mess with your bass and your treble and your mid-range for you. Along with that, if I back out of that screen, I have browse. This will actually display all of the radio stations nearby as well. And then I can exit out of that there, and that is your audio screen. One thing to know on your touchscreen here as well is we're going to have a Wi-Fi button up here. So this is an option with your OnStar. This actually will display your name and your password for you that are stock from the factory. If you ever wanted to change your name or password, you simply click on it and you can create it to be anything that you want it to be. You will get a free trial of that for a month from OnStar, or 3 gigs, whichever one you use first. And so that button will be there if you pay for it or not. Along with your Wi-Fi, we're going to go to your settings next. In your systems tab, I don't mess with a ton of things on here. The things I will go through is your time and date. This one will actually automatically change for you. You do not have to ever change your time zone changes, daylight savings time. It will do it for you. If I back out up here, next place I usually go is to vehicle in the top right, and that will actually bring us to a rear seat reminder. So what this will do is this will alert you if you have anything in your back seats. For groceries, people, or anything like that, it will basically warn you after you shut off the vehicle. It will beep at you 5 times, letting you know you have something in your back seat. If I back out of there, you've got some other things here for comfort and convenience. You can play with a couple things. You can have it automatically wipe your reverse mirror when you put it into reverse, along with some other settings here. The 2 things I like to talk about are teen driver and valet mode. Teen driver, if you have a certain key in the vehicle, you can set that key as a teen driver. So anytime that key starts the vehicle, it will give you a report card on how that person did. One thing cool about valet mode, what it will do is it does the same purpose, but it actually locks the touchscreen down on your vehicle. So if you had a valet drive your vehicle, you would type in a password. I'm going to use 1234 here just for us. If I were to click on it one more time to confirm it, it will lock our touchscreen where we cannot do anything. So we can't turn up the radio, I can't do anything on here, I can't pair my phone. It locks it so your stuff is safe on there. Once you got your vehicle back from valet, you could type in your password, unlock, and everything will go back to normal. Alright, so now we're going to show you how to hook up Apple CarPlay. So with that, you have a USB up front here. We're going to plug your USB into that plug-in right there. And on the other end, you will have your lightning cord that we're going to plug in the back of your iPhone. So once that's plugged in there, up on the touchscreen here, it's actually going to let us know that we plugged our phone in. And this is for your first time use. You're to click more and then continue. It will pull up your Apple CarPlay for you. What this does is this makes it look just like an iPhone. It's going to pull up your phone, your music, your maps, and your messages. And this will all mirror what's on your cell phone. So if I were to click on maps, I could search up on the touchscreen up here where I would want to go. Same thing with my phone. I can go to search up here and type in any place I would want to go to. If I would want to go to a gas station in Casey's, it will build it all out on here just like it would on your phone. If I wanted to get home from your Apple CarPlay, these 8 buttons over here on the left, if I were to click on those, it will bring us back home. As you can tell, it doesn't display all of my apps on here, but the apps that are displayed up here are ones that are compatible with Apple CarPlay, along with my Chevrolet app, Google Maps, Spotify, and then more. If you were done with Apple CarPlay and you wanted to go back to your normal touchscreen, if you were to unplug it from your phone, it will go right back to your home screen from what you're used to. Now we're going to show you how to hook up your Android to your phone. So Android Auto, you're going to plug it in down here in the USB. Once it is plugged in down there for you, you have your normal charger in that is going to go in like you're going to charge your cell phone. So once plugged in there, it will register Android Auto up here on the screen. This is going to be a one-time. You're going to have to go through. If we click more and then continue, it's going to give it consent to use Android Auto. Once on the phone, it's going to have you do unlock to connect. Once unlocked, it will have you type in, it'll have you continue here once for you, because this actually uses Google Assistant along with your Android Auto. So once we click continue at the bottom right, it will load Android Auto up here on the touchscreen.
Head west towards Southeast Delaware Avenue.
As you can see, it already spoke through the radio for you. This is going to pull up maps on your phone up on the big screen up here for you. If you were to cancel your route, you can click the X there and then you'll have maps pop up there for you. One thing that's nice is this little button down here is actually your home button for your Android Auto. So this will pull up all of the apps that you can use. You can use Pandora, MLB, Spotify, Google Maps, and your Google Calendar as well. Like I said, it will mirror anything that is on your cell phone. So if you were done using Android Auto and wanted to go back to your normal home screen, if you unplug it from your phone, it will bring you right back to where you were. The last thing on your touchscreen is going to be your climate. This is actually just a digital version of what is down here for you. So I can physically click fan speeds up here, which is the same thing as doing it down here for you. This will also have all of your buttons there for you, kind of in a nicer, bigger screen for you, so you're not reaching down here. It's just big convenience there for you. And then this home button here also, if you were to push on this, this button will always bring you back to this screen. So if you ever get lost in settings, you push your home and it will always bring you back here for you.
Okay, and then continue on to the home button, the seat, volume, and back. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Home button here will always bring you back to this screen. So if you get lost in the settings and you were to push home, it will always bring you back here. Along with these are going to be your seek buttons for your radio over here. If I were to switch to FM and I wanted to slowly go through, these will go through some channels. The button in the middle here actually is your volume. You can turn it right to turn it up and left for down. And you can also push the power button on the middle and it will mute your audio for you. And if you push it again, it will unmute. And then one nice thing is you have a back button over here as well. It'll actually take you to your last page you were at. In the back of your Trailblazer here, you actually are going to have a USB there for charging your phone, a car charger, and a 120 volt plug-in. That would be like your normal wall plug-in that would be in your house there for you. So up here, we're going to work on your dome lights. So your single dome lights you can push in separately to turn those lights on, otherwise push them off again. Up here you can actually see where you can push it to the right. It will turn on every dome light in your vehicle. If we were to put it back in the middle, it'll turn them off for you. So when the dial's in the middle here, what that will do for you is whenever your doors are open, your lights will come on. When your doors are closed, your lights will come off. If you were to turn it all the way to the left, no matter what, your lights will never come on inside your vehicle for you. So we would want to just keep it here in the middle. Along with your dome lights over here, down here, that's actually going to go through your OnStar. The SOS is going to be for your, if you need assistance, if you're to push on that, you will get an advisor and they will make sure that you're okay. Along with the button to the left of that, that's going to be your OnStar. With OnStar as well, we are going to give you a month of that for free. When we get in the vehicle, when we're walking through your new vehicle for you, they're going to offer you 2 more months of OnStar for free. So that's going to give you an additional 3 months of OnStar for free. Hopefully you enjoyed your virtual delivery of your 2021 Trailblazer. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to call us. Otherwise, enjoy your new ride.